Welcome into the DNVR Avalanche pregame show presented by DraftKings Sportsbook. Use code DNVR to sign up for a new account to get amazing odds boosts every single day. We got the gang here, AJ, Meghan, Blais, Rudo, coming at you for Game 1 of the Global Series in Finland. Noon start on a Friday, just as everyone's so very used to. Very normal stuff going on here. It's a little bit more normal tomorrow for the Saturday game, but today feels a little bit weird. Avs, Valeri Nichushkin, still a game time decision. Didn't participate in morning skate, though, so
not a good sign.
Doesn't look great.
Weird. Because they were like, yeah, he could have totally played that Islanders game. They were just like, we're just going to give him an extra week. And now it's like...
Jesse tweeted from in the arena. He took warm-ups, had a chat with the trainer, left early. So it's really not
that's
looking
bad.
like he's playing
That's not
tonight.
good at
Seems
all.
bad.
All right, well, there goes some of that optimism. Great.
Beyond that, Georgiev is getting game 1. Presumably Francouz will get game 2, but you never know. And they're taking on Columbus, which is a team that is not very good.
Trying to find themselves.
That's the nice way to put it, for sure.
That's what I said in my 20s when I was a bad adult. Trying to find myself.
Sometimes I still feel like I'm trying to find myself.
Hopefully it's not a Groundhog's Day
I mean,
from last year, though.
The journey to self-discovery should be a never-ending process.
But, look, it should be fun, right? Keep in mind, this is an event that the NHL has been trying to make happen for years.
Get
For
three
the
of them.
Colorado Avalanche.
And Columbus Blue Jackets, yeah.
And there's a very good chance that the Avs won't get to do something like this again anytime soon, if ever. So enjoy it for what it is. Regardless of the hockey, the opportunity to watch the Avs do something on the global stage is kind of dope.
It is.
It is.
Like an actual international stage like that. It's very cool.
Seeing the fans lined up outside the arena 2 hours before the game started kind of touched my heart a little bit. I bet this meant a lot to the European fan base to be able to see these teams in person.
No doubt.
Are we all counting the W for way more Avs fans there than Columbus fans?
Yeah, absolutely.
It feels
I mean,
easy
are you
to
saying
trace.
you're counting it as a W, or
I'm asking,
you know?
yeah, are you counting it as
Yeah, it's a
W?
home game, right?
Okay. I mean, one of them is technically a home game.
I mean, true.
It's cool to see, though. Genuinely, like, especially for these countries like Finland, where hockey is absolutely part of the culture. To see how much of an impact the Avs have had on areas like that is super awesome. Yeah. So, I don't want to spoil anything, but some of the stuff Jesse's working on out there, it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. Should be neat.
Put it that way. Historically, the Avs are 0-2 in the Global Series. Lost 2 games to Ottawa.
Did they lose them both in regulation?
Did one of them get to OT? I forget.
I don't remember.
One of them might be 1-1. I forget.
They definitely lost both, though.
They did not win either. Yeah.
I remember sitting in Dater's kitchen doing a pod after they lost, and Dater was just like mad. Like he was just like
angry about it.
These guys are bums. And it was. You got to remember they did not look good in those 2 Sweden games. So.
Well, I mean that the whole situation was crazy.
Yeah.
Because they get to face Matt Duchene immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, they dealt Duchene, and then it was like, oh, now we're gonna play him. And Sam Girard at the time had 5 NHL games under his belt. Man, memories.
Good times.
God, we were so young, so hopeful.
One of them was an OT loss. Okay, thank you, Ben.
Sick.
Look, on the one hand, you don't want to take these games too seriously, given it's a global series. There are extemporaneous factors going into something like this.
You should really win both of these. No excuses.
That's on the other hand, the Avs need 4 points. They should be a significantly better team than Columbus. Look, they're 4-4-1. You feel way, way differently if they come out of Finland 6-4-1 compared to 4-6-1.
Yeah.
Even at 4-4-1 though, with all these back-to-backs,
Yeah, I mean the schedule's
you can't
been
really
crazy.
like if you look at what's going on, you see the Avs have a lot of upside potential. There is some things that are glaring that are bad, right? Like secondary scoring, not from the top lines, but
yeah,
there's positives coming out of the Avs right now.
I am gonna cop out on this one, but I need you all to pick an impact player that is not a Finn.
All right.
Oh, you were ready.
So one of my Eagles friends, she's in Finland right now, and she asked me if Martin Kaut's grandparents were there because she saw an elderly couple in Kaut jerseys, and it's another second line opportunity for Martin Kaut. And how precious would it be for him to be an impact player in front of who we suspect are his grandparents in Finland?
We're just running with it.
This feels really adorable, and I'm throwing my backing behind that.
How far is Czechia to Finland? It can't be that far.
Man, Europe is the size of a thimble. It's
Yeah,
not
right?
far.
It's so small.
It's just too small for me to think it's significant.
All right, well, do it for your grandparents, Kaut.
Alleged grandparents, I don't know.
No, confirmed. 100% grandparents. Yeah, that's nothing.
Come on.
That's like flying in Arizona.
Like Jostie's hat trick in front of Papa Jost. Grandpa Jost.
Need it. Okay, we got Kaut on the board. Who else we taking?
I'm going Georgie,
Okay, I mean,
the best goalie
he's
in the conference.
arguably the Avs' best player of late. So
Honestly, has been. It's been picking up his game, so he can make the difference here, right? I mean, obviously, goalie is the most important position on the ice.
do be like that.
So
Yeah, like it.
I'm gonna pick this dude and just until it comes true. But Cale Makar. It's time. It's time to score a goal. It's time to dominate a game. It's
love
time
it.
to take over. Enough screwing around. The first month of the season is done. It's November now. You can wake up, and the rest of us can nut in your honor.
Gonna be game 50, and he's gonna have 49 assists and 0 goals, and you're still gonna be picking him.
Yep, that's exactly how it's gonna go. I'm picking Cale Makar until he scores.
Yeah, I didn't really think about this too much, but I will take Bo Byram just because I think he's the funnest player this year so far. He's doing all the cool stuff. Not that the Avs top players aren't doing cool stuff. It's just like expected out of them for McKinnon to do dope things.
Yeah, their excellence is boring and taken for granted now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's old hat. Oh, Nathan McKinnon did something dope. Very cool.
Even Makar's mediocrity is not really mediocrity.
Not at all. You know how many defensemen in this league would like die for 8 points in 9 games? Although, as we found out, like Michael Stone has 8 points in 9 games. So does Brandon Montour. Some weird stuff going
Easy
on.
league.
Some good starts for some guys
Yeah.
that probably won't continue.
Eric Carlson's on a
Eric
tear.
Carlson.
That-
The revival.
that might continue.
He's going to win the Norris, I'm telling you.
He's pretty good. I've already seen the memes just dogging on Makar now
No.
because he's doing good. I don't understand it. Both can be true. Both can be good.
Nope. Illegal.
I mean,
Can only be one.
Avs fans needed that reminder last year when plenty of people were trying to pretend Roman Josi was a bum.
Defensively.
Like, well, because people were like, well, yeah, 96 points. Yeah, but did he play defense? And if it had been reversed, we would have been like, 96 points. Who cares? Anyway, the right guy won the Norris.
If he gets to 100, does Yossi win it?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially given how close that vote was.
Yeah.
Like that threshold, that like just cracking this.
Magic number.
Yeah, like this. Honestly, this totally like
At the end of the
arbitrary
day, it's just
line
4
in the
more
sand.
points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Just checking. What are the expectations for the Finns? Is this is your moment? Go out and seize it, or is this just try not to fuck up too bad?
Well, I mean, for both of Colorado's Finns, like you'd really like to see something. those guys have been a little frustrating in the last couple of games. So,
Yeah.
you know,
But that's more of like on a small scale than
Yeah,
this is
I'm just
this
saying,
is your
like,
home country.
you'd
though.
like to see like Mikko Rantanen and be like, well, I'm playing in front of the homies now, and I only get to do this once in my life. Like, I'm gonna totally care about this game all the way that I should.
I think there's a lot of pride on the line there, right? Like,
Yeah.
they're in Finland. Finland produces a lot of NHL players. They're in front of their home crowd. Like, you think that these guys are going to get pumped up for it on both sides. So,
Yeah.
Does winner get Barkov? Is that the rules?
yeah, let's do it that way.
Sure. That sounds fun. Just steal from other teams.
Not what I meant.
I mean, just go from other cities all playoffs.
Yeah, true.
True.
We did do that show.
I didn't steal. I took what was earned. I am no thief. I'm a conqueror.
Did you steal
Oh,
it if you own it?
Yeah,
The whitest thing you've ever said. I didn't steal, I conquered.
exactly. I'm a conqueror.
All right, so let's flip it then. What do the Avs have to do to stop Line from being that guy for
Is he
the Blue
playing?
Jackets? I think he's going to play, but I don't know for sure.
Well, if he doesn't play, it's pretty easy.
Elbow hurty.
That easy, huh?
Well, and if he does play, well, that's why you invested in the best defense. Like,
Fair.
back check like you give a shit. You should be fine. Because that'll be best on best. Because he would probably play with Gaudreau, and whichever center has moved in between them now. That's been a rotating cast for them. They haven't been able to figure it out. Is it going to be Sillinger? Is it Johnson? Is it Jack Roslovic?
Liam Foodie. I'm sorry.
So I did want to circle back to
Bad Foodie brother.
I did want to circle back to getting the 4 points, being 2 games here. Is this a no excuses situation for Colorado? Is it,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter what the games look like. It doesn't matter that it's in Finland. It's got to win them.
It doesn't really matter what their lineup looks like. It's Columbus. You're better than them. Beat them.
Okay.
It's a not very good team that hasn't played very well to start the season. Go out and beat them. They haven't gotten great goaltending. Johnny Gaudreau's like their brightest spot out there. Don't beat yourselves. Don't give them a bunch of power plays. Like good, smart, disciplined hockey. You're the more talented team. Just go beat them. Quit fucking around here. Just go beat them.
Okay. What's the key to winning?
I think it's the Finns.
I like it.
Actually, though, I think stars have to show up for this game. Obviously, you'd like to see scoring depth come out, but that's really where I'm looking is in the top half of the lineup and that decor like the Makar and Taves types to really the stars to come out. And I'd really like to see a big game from Arturi Lehkonen.
Let's go, Lecky.
I mean, I think depth and scoring is going to be a big factor here, something that we haven't seen from the Avs. And then the other thing that they really have to keep an eye on is just the defensive hiccups that they're having late in games. That's allowing teams to kind of score at will. And there's small pockets that are happening to them, but it's costing them points because of it. So,
Not wrong.
Stop losing games in the third period.
yep.
If you have a lead, win. Don't think it's that complicated.
Because I think they've lost 3 games in regulation this year in third periods. Seattle, New Jersey, and
yeah.
the Islanders.
Yep.
That's not great, Bob.
It is not. Hopefully what is better is Blaze's bets. Yahir
Oh,
says they
thank you.
suck, apparently.
All right. Well, we did have a graphic, but it's not ready to go. That's my bad.
Slacker.
Yeah. So I'm just going to read them out here. So first one that I'm going to do here is I have the Colorado Avs puck line at minus a goal and a half at minus 105.
Wow, minus. That's
Minus 105. Here we go.
Columbus
Now
is
we're going to get
bad.
into. Now we're going to get into it though. I have a Georgie shutout.
Woo, let's
I'm
go.
only going to say it once. plus 800.
You know, I will say the funniest thing about that no-hitter in the World Series the other night is that the broadcast openly talked about it from the 4th inning on. And it's
still
supposed to be
happening,
like
yeah.
taboo.
Yeah.
But there was one of the announcers, John Smoltz, wouldn't say it. He was like, in order to continue the narrative going on right now.
But you guys don't believe in that stuff, right?
Well,
The
which is why I think
superstitious
it's
stuff,
funny, because
right?
you're like, shutout.
I mean, that's like from the player side. You never talk about it while it's happening.
No, I'm gonna talk about it after every save.
If they have a shutout halfway through the second period, I start saying it.
Oh yeah, going for the shutout. Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
All right, the couch
right.
can not like it. That's fine.
Last one.
Couch
A
would-
Lecky goal at plus 200.
Ooh, I like the Lecky goal.
I love.
I like the
lucky
odds
goal.
that they're giving for a lucky goal.
Yeah. All
That's
right.
it. Finn.
Nice.
You know
Well
what they
played.
say? Finn to win.
Finn to win.
Got him. Any final thoughts from the couch of superstition over there?
You got any tarot cards you can bust out real quick? Or you got a crystal
Hey,
ball?
we've been over it. There's
We
no
got some
tarot
star
cards.
signs, like while we're not talking about shutouts and anything else we can throw onto this. the
Let's wrap this
superstition
thing
fire?
up. Let's get out of here.
Gravely misunderstood. A curse on your family. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Please don't do that.
I swear it on Martin Couch's grandparents.
Most definitely those people, especially. It's either that. I like the idea that they're not his grandparents. It's just two little old people
What if they're just his
that
parents?
just love
old.
Martin Couch. Two totally unrelated people. Two adorable old Finnish couple that just loves Martin Couch.
Does the narrative continue if it's like the great uncle and it's not?
Oh yeah,
If
that,
they're
that
related
counts
in any
for
way,
sure. Yeah, that
win.
definitely counts.
Lucky is in retrograde. I love that.
Not anymore. He's breaking into Gatorade tonight. All right.
That's like the headline if we're allowed to post stories on our website again today.
Lucky is
If they win, it's gonna be Lecky in retrograde.
Lucky in retro. Okay, we're off the rails. We're gonna wrap up the pregame show. We got a watch along coming your way, and at the very least, be sure to tune into the postgame. No matter what happens, we'll be breaking it all down for you there. Same YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. Helps us out a ton here. But yeah, we will talk to you if you're joining the watch along in like 5-10 minutes.